Do 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 boom 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 boom. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? It is Monday. Monday, January 29th. And I am tired. Hey, Mr. Epi, how you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. Smile, it's Monday. No, I don't want to smile. Let me reposition these. Let's have one Faye like this. Other Faye like that. Weekend was weekend. It needs to be the weekend again. Or at the very least, it needs to be Thursday again so I can play like a dragon. Oh man, I went to sleep too late, woke up too early. I don't even have a game plan for today. What am I doing? Let me work on the torso before I continue working any shorts or her clothing. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do torso. Nothing drugs can solve. No thanks. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Let's see. How decent are you, Faye? Okay. That was a major sidetrack. I'll catch you around. Alright, all good. Have a good one, Mr. Epi. Let me go to paint. Let's bring it down to right around there. Hey, martial art. How you doing? Silliest clown game. Are you not in the clothing group? Now you are, and you're gone now. Yo, Kira, how you doing? Hope you guys had a good weekend. That was too much. Butt kick and black reliquary? Black reliquary. I'm assuming that's a game. It's going. Well, as long as it's going, it's better than being stalled. lefty over here seems to be a little bit bigger than righty. I don't want to make them too big. I guess they're okay. Ba-dum bum bum. Ba-da-dum bum bum bum. Do I want to incorporate the thighs in this too? I think I do. I think I want to. Yep, let's do it to it. Actually, I'll hide that for now. Do that. And we will... Actually... Boolean folder. Take you, move you down here. Lower body, let's hide stockings 1 for now. Boolean folder. Move you down. Brain is slow, merge down. That's what I'm looking for. All right. $649,000. $622,000. Nice. The heck is with that artifact? Get out of there. Light box, where are you? There you are. Borosh. Shamove. Shamove stronger. Turn off the RGB from the smooth stronger, and now we go. All 4 of my heroes got afflicted. You're playing Darkest Dungeon. I see, I see. Time for some anatomy sculpting. There's a mimic in the mod. Those mimics. Do, 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 do. We managed to escape with only 3 heroes. Could it be just a trick of the light? Need you to be bigger. Trick of the light, my ass got whooped. So you guys remember that Japanese podcast in the Yakuza game? Turns out that was, well, quite possibly an oversight. There is no subtitles for it at all. Even if you were playing with the English dub, that podcast, it's still in Japanese. No subtitles. It seems like they forgot something. And the inverse is true as well. Apparently there's in Hawaii. Yeah, but the reverse is also true. In Hawaii there's an English podcast with no Japanese subtitles for the Japanese players. So it went both ways. That just tells me they had only JP playtesters. Well, I mean, the JP playtesters, either the playtesters or the devs themselves forgot about the English podcast, and JP players are not going to be able to understand that. They wouldn't have turned on the American radio. Yeah, but I mean, so far, as far as I can tell, nothing of value is lost yet. Because it was literally just a guy talking about his day trip to Tokyo. Nothing more, nothing less. Dun, 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 dun. Move, brush. Move. It's important to get this bit right over here, where there's a whole bunch of tendons right here. And then you have the jutting bone of the hip right there. So you get this nice curve that goes in and comes out. Nice and sexy. And I feel like it's okay to over-exaggerate a little bit. This area here where the thighs meet the pelvis kind of like indents a little bit. Especially on very petite frames. Do 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 do. Let me undo that. I feel like I need to kind of flatten this area over here a little bit. Ooh, too much. Do 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 do. Damn standard. Lazy step to 0.01. Intensity down pretty low, like a 12. 12 is good. Just want to make a big indication of a plane change. Maybe lower this more Let's try 7. Okay, 7's better. And then soften that up. Damn standard is a great way to define plane changes. Yes, I like. Whoa. What kind of spell was that? Did you get hit with something crazy in Darkest Dungeon? You know what? Trim dynamic. I don't even know what I said. I don't like. Okay. I need a better view of this, because I don't like how this is turning out. Yeah, side recommendation, play Yakuza on Discord. No. We're keeping that to stretch Thursday and Friday. To stream on YouTube and Twitch. Because I'm just about the halfway mark of total watch time hours on YouTube. I'm reaching 1,500 hours out of the required 3,000. So if everything goes according to plan, we should hit that 3,000 at some point later in the year. So yeah, you guys watching the VODs on YouTube really helps me. Also, watching the stream really helps me, but it's a mystery how YouTube counts watch time from a live stream while it's live. Nobody knows exactly how it works. It's weird. Every time I finish a live stream on YouTube will tell me how many watch time hours immediately right then and there from the live stream, and it's basically however long I stream times however many people are watching, right? So like some of the past few streams will be like 13 hours. I was like, oh, cool. And then when I look at the analytics for a couple of days, the analytics says 13 hours. And then eventually it reverts to 0. But how you doing, Drake? I think when it reverts to 0, it's like YouTube took the calculation of the live stream and then that's done. And then now it's just a regular video on YouTube. And then from then on, it starts counting the watch time hours as a video instead of previously a live stream. Yeah, it's weird. Harvested crop. That's what it seems like, right? But it's weird, even though like YouTube does that with the watch time hours, all the other stats like remain on there. Stats showing me like how many people were chatting, how many people chatted, how many people came in and left at which point during the stream. All those stats stay. Let's get the lats in, but needs to be nice and soft. Nothing too drastic. Just want some indication. Also, I don't want to make the obliques too defined. But she is leaning on one side, so even though she's petite, there should still be a little bit of like a bundle up skin. You know what? I think I'll leave that as a detail for later. A little too early to be jumping on that detail. Do I put in the head now? No, I will not put in the head now. Oh, but what I should do I should adjust this. Darn it. Okay. Auto group. You know what? I'll just make that one group. How about that? How about them apples? Just make it like Asanagi, slap the same proportions on every girl. That's how it's been going with the One Piece models of Nami and Robin. Alright, let me show you where Robin's at. Let's save this. file, save the project file. Let's open up Robin really quick. Do, 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 do. There we go. This is where Robin is at the moment. Look at her. Look at her. It's kind of weird having her without her sunglasses resting on the top. The top of her head feels empty. My favorite One Piece character, and it took me literal decades for me to finally do a proper model. Boo-bum. Alright, back to Faye. Alright, so we got her torso. For now. Alright, next thing would be her arms. I need to position. I need to give her her hands a position of sorts. Oh my goodness, I am slow-brained today. Gee, I've never heard that one before. I need to stop staying up so late. Because I have this thing, well, I'm assuming it's this way for everybody. If you always like wake up on a certain time, no matter what, no matter how late to bed you go, you'll end up waking up at that time that your body's used to. And I need at least 7 hours of sleep for me to be like 100%, you know? Like I can work, I can get through the day with 6, but it's not ideal. I need 7. Eight will be great. 8 is great. Be a judge and tell me what you think about something I will tell you. All right, let's hear it. I will judge you. I will exact righteous judgment. Lay it on me. Recently, I was on a not safe work stream and being a goofball. I said, Ilu and Loka are nothing more than dumpsters for human pleasure. You know, making sure it's exaggerated and people will understand. I think I see where this is going. And you got banned? You would do that? I'm guessing the outcome was not good. Martial art. No, but next time I will. I guess the problem with comments online is you can't read tone. That's the problem. So like you've been in the stream like long enough. You've been around here for quite a while. Like, Poe's Law. Yeah, exactly. Like what Kita is saying. You've been around here long enough, so it's like, you know, I got a sense for you. Like I can kind of guess when you're joking, when you're not joking. But if you like and yeah, I am the villain. But yeah, if you like show up to somebody's like stream, even if it's a not safe for work stream on Picardo or whatever, and you haven't like quite built that relationship yet of like the streamer like knowing, it's like, okay, I know this person's just joking around. Yeah. That's to be expected. You're a few times there already? Yeah. Well, like, I guess different people have different tolerances. Yeah, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, you know. People do not respect my outlandish views. What a bunch of bigots. Yeah, I guess especially nowadays, yeah, Poe's Law is like so much more relevant on the internet nowadays than it was like years ago. I feel like there was like a point somewhere late 2000s, Poe's Law, Poes, Poe's Law. It's like, to explain it loosely, when it's like difficult to tell if something is a joke or it's not a joke, or if you make a joke so much that it really isn't a joke anymore. No behavior is so outlandish that it cannot be taken seriously. That's a better explanation. Yes. Like I was gonna say, I feel like towards the end of the 2000s, the beginning of the 2010s, that started becoming like a commonplace on the internet, where like jokes were being like repeated like way too much, like really edgy jokes. We reached this point in time. Oh man, we reached that point in time like I feel like a decade ago, edgy jokes being like repeated verbatim so much that the people that were making the jokes in joking fashion were slowly getting pushed out and replaced by people that it was not a joke for them, it was a held belief. And then all the jokers are gone, and now all you're left with is the people that actually like, yeah, I agree. So yeah, it's probably because of things like that. that your comment was like, one more time out of you and you're gonna be banned. That's just, yeah, that's how the internet is today. It's a different landscape. It's like when someone makes a joke pertaining to a taboo fetish too often. Yeah. It's like, I know that's in your search history because it's on your mind. It's like I think the best example is that joke from Orgasmo, where what's his name, Matt Stone, the sound guy, he kept going, I don't want to sound like a queer or nothing, but I think Depeche Mode rocks, and he keeps making that joke all throughout the movie until at the very end where he's like talking with like this one guy that was like, I don't know, was the bad guy or whatever. And he was like, I don't want to sound like a queer or nothing, but I kind of want to make love to you tonight. And the guy responds like, I want to make love to you too. Matt Stone makes a face like, oh yeah? So yeah, the joke kept being repeated, but then at the end is like, Matt Stone was, yeah, I want to make love to you tonight. I need to rewatch that movie. Such an outlandish plot. Mormon missionary gets into the adult entertainment industry. You know, maybe it's because I have perspective. Okay, will it behave better without it? Oh yeah, much better. Okay, note to self, whenever using the space mouse with extremities like the hands, it's best to have perspective turned off. Okay, but dragons are not real. No harm was done to Iruru or Norloka. It's not about the characters. It's about the comment in itself. You know, like the whole Poe's Law thing. It's like, is it a joke, or is this something that you think about non-fictional characters? Should have said this about men. But yeah, we're just in this whole situation with the internet now with like Poe's Law and everything, that it's usually never about the fictional characters. It's more about like, is this what this person really thinks? Stuff like that is banned under creepy comments on E6. Yeah, see? That proves the point. On a website that's all about not safe for work things. knowing what the site is. I come across all these sites when I'm looking for reference, for coming up with ideas from the not safe for work versions of these sculpts. It's for research, Kira. Research. I grew up with the internet, so I've been all around the annals of the internet. Is this a joke or is it what you think? Oh. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. I swear it's a joke. I'm becoming like one of those prank YouTubers. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. It's a joke. All right. You are off angle. You gotta be pointing more that way. To be fair, I try to treat everything on the internet as a joke. Yeah, but I mean that's the hard thing, right? Some people are not joking. And so you want to give the benefit of the doubt and be like, truly, this person can't really mean what they say. And the only way to find out is to like check out their history of things that they said. And even then, sometimes it's like, I'm still not 100% sure if this person really thinks what they say or if this is just a troll account. Sometimes. But most times it's easy to tell. There, they have to. There's no way some people act like that in real life. Unfortunately, some people do. Some people do. Not a lot, but some do. No, I live in my bubble. Do not pop it. I'm sorry to say this, Kira, but Santa Claus is not real. Alright, this is also off. Reality and the internet is like reality and fiction. Yeah, for the vast majority of things, I would say that is very true. It's just with the internet, all the village idiots have a nice megaphone. In reality, those village idiots are kind of like few and far between, but because they're like so concentrated on the internet, it makes it feel like they're everywhere. This usually like pertains to like the outrage of the day kind of deal, or outrage of the week. I think ultimately both hands are going to have similar poses. Boom, 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 boom. They're in the village. Nobody cares about them. Yeah, the whole megaphone effect on the internet is pretty wild. Like every now and then when I see like on Twitter and like the originating tweet of whatever controversy it is, oftentimes it's like a tweet from like the smallest person on the internet, like somebody that only has like, let's say like 15-30 follows, right? So like whatever they're saying is going to be like going into the empty void. But then somebody that has a bigger audience will like, oh, can you believe this shit? And then it just like blows up like crazy. It's just wild, that effect that it has. Keep this in mind, but if I ever say something outlandish, 1, I am sorry for it. 2, I'm just messing around. Yeah, I know you're messing around. But of course I won't say it like that. I've been thinking around of playing around with the idea of adding a little text to speech character on the screen so that you guys can, if you want, you can choose whatever you type in there to be like, text to speech, and the little character will say it. I think that will be the only time you'll have to watch out for your jokes, martial art. I think I may have to put some moderation on it. And how many times has that turned out well? It's turned out pretty well. You can't leave it unmoderated. You have to put some decent like word moderations. Can the character have booba too? Maybe. I was thinking of something like, what's the name? Those characters, those peepos. Something similar to that. Or like my own version of it. So yeah, it's an idea I've been mulling over. Yeah, what's his name? Shindings? Yeah, I was watching his stream the other day. It was pretty funny. Yeah, I'll definitely have to give it some decent moderation. Time to commit some more crimes. Usually people like put it as like a channel point redeem. But he has it open to like the entire chat, which is a pretty bold move. But so far it served him well. Seems like he has some decent moderation on it. And the problem with posing these fingers is making sure you're not having any of these like digits of the fingers like rotating in an odd way. And the other thing is just how much you need to change the proportions of the hands. Or maybe I just need to make a better base mesh. That's probably it. I probably need to make a better base mesh. You know what? I'm gonna work on the one hand. I'm gonna duplicate it. Chuck it on the other arm. Darn it. The other way. Yo, Evney. Yes, I have upgraded. I haven't seen you for a while. Hope you've been doing well. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. You know, speaking about my PNG tuber model, a couple of nights ago. You're well? Good. I like to hear that. A couple of nights ago, I was thinking, you know what? How hard could it possibly be to do a live 2D model B? And I was looking at it, you know. The drawing is the drawing, you know, you gotta draw whatever. The actual live 2D part, I was looking at it like, you know what? It doesn't look that difficult to do something decentish. And so I've started. I started sketching up my live 2D model. Live action show was horrible. Oh, of Cowboy Bebop. Yeah. There's also Bones, which is a competitor of Live 2D. Can we see a work in progress? Not yet. It's just in sketching stages right now. Yeah, I think I heard about that program Bones when I was looking at a bunch of Live 2D stuff. How dare you tease us like this, then? It won't be for a while. Won't be for a while. Because looking at the whole like live 2D stuff, it's really just making keyframes out of a lattice deformer. Like if I was thinking about it in terms of 3D, that's all it is. It's just a lattice deformer over a bunch of cut up pieces of a drawing. And it's like the opposite to making a 3D character. The 3D character is like all the work is heavy in the front. Takes a lot of work in the beginning, and then the rest is like, now you can do a whole bunch of poses and blah 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 blah. And then for like the 2D is like all the work is at the end instead of being in the front as it is for 3D. You're provoking the weeb war. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. The only unfortunate thing about that is whenever the time comes, I'm gonna have to buy an iPhone. Ew, an iPhone. Ew. I know you can use a webcam, but I might as well just get the iPhone because eventually I'm gonna do the 3D model. I'm gonna need an iPhone. I'll just buy a refurbished old version. I don't know, what version is the iPhone up to right now? Because I know for all this like AR kit, facial motion tracking, you need at least 11? iPhone 1700. Oh, $1,700. Yeah. I mean, let's be real. All of the top flagship phones right now is over $1,000. Will her butt become more plump later on? No, it won't. Because Faye is generally a very petite lady. I'm already kind of pushing it with her boobs a little bit. And even still, this modest butt is also pushing it. Yeah, but some of the flagships have actual top shelf hardware. Sure, but still, that's a lot of money for a phone. I went on Twitter, but I actually saw something nice. Nice. So I'm sure if I get like a refurbished version, oh my figure. If I get a refurbished version and an older version, like 2 or 3 versions behind, it shouldn't be that expensive. Hopefully. The volleyball girl? Yeah, I have her right here to my side. It's spinning around. Spinning and spinning. Wrong button. There we go. Microwave oven? No. It's this thing called Mr. Turntable. It's like $20. Mr. Turntable. Oh, I need to sit up straight. I'm leaning back in this chair too much. 80 shit coins. Will the Inkling duos make an appearance in March? Hold on a second. Excuse you, nothing will appear to me. I don't think so. I'm thinking for a March poll, I would do something spring related because it will release in April. So I was thinking like some plant-based ladies. I already have 2 in mind. I can't think of a third one just yet. You have an idea, Marshall? Martial art? Let's hear it. You got good news for me, Kita? Oh boy. An idea and good news. Plant penetrator? That name alone sounds risky. Plant penetrator. I'm gonna click on that later. Yeah, post it on gaming. All that's a whole thing. I'll save that concept for once I get started on my dark fantasy stuff. I think the best bet for me to do a Inkling. I don't think I can do 2, but at least 1 Inkling. I think I can eventually. And the sunflower from Conker's Bad Fur Day. The sunflower from Rosalia Pokemon. Heavily basic. Roserade? Rosalia, Roserade. I would have to take extreme creative liberties with those ones. I have 6 ideas. Says the guy who listed as sunflower. You know, surprisingly, I don't need to take creative liberties with the sunflower. That's the thing. It is basic, like Evney said, but I don't have to take creative liberties there. Oh, darn. I need to separate these hands. No, I think what Evney was mainly referring to is the overall design of this sunflower is pretty much a sunflower with some massive knockers. Probably the only plant female that rivals Rosalia in Pokemon is Tesserina. Let me see this one. Tesserina. Oh, this one's interesting. You have to go? All right, Evney. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hope you have a good one. The plant cat from Gen 9. Not the Hisian version, though. What version? I'm only seeing one right now. Meowscarade? Scarada. Oh, that one. That's a plant? I can kind of see it. But it looks more cat than plant, though. Grass type? Yeah, but it looks more cat than plant. Delete lower. We'll hide one. We will split hidden. reconstruct those subdivs. And this will be hand right, hand left. And the cat is made out of weed. There we go. That's better. Where's my reference? The two main furry sculptors already did her. I feel like this is a little too long. I think that'd be a little better. I'm pretty sure they did so when the game first came out. Two main furry sculptors. I'm curious, who are these two main furry sculptors? Officer Rue and anyone safe for work? I've heard of Officer Rue. Oh, anyone not safe for work. Let me look them up really quick. Been sculpting. I've seen plenty of fan arts of the cat. Did not like it. One not safe for work. Anyone. Their name is literally anyone. It's a nice Lola bunny. Oh, it looks nice. Ooh, that one's cool. That what is it? Is that like a wolf girl? In like some like kung fu attire. She's like throwing a high kick. That one's cool. That I'm assuming that's like a Five Nights at Freddy's with the green piano guitar. That one's pretty neat. Oh yeah, I see the Pokemon one, that cat girl one. That one's pretty nice. Ooh, I like the Rouge. Oh wow, they improved a lot. Comparing, like, I'm assuming that's like their first attempt at Rouge, where she's like carrying a big ring, to their most recent Rouge. They improved a lot. Can't wait when they put Freddy Fazbear into Dead by Daylight. Are they gonna do that? You know what? I'm pretty sure they will. It just seems like the most obvious thing for them to do. Give enough time, I'm sure. What's that whole thing that Dead by Daylight is doing with that interactive, like, thing, character, whatever, live action thing? There's been a steady increase in quality. Yeah, I've just looking a quick look at their media tab. Like, they're improving. That's nice. It's always great to see when, like, you look over your catalog of work and you see like a marked improvement. It feels good. No. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? How far down the list are we? Where are you? There you are. Remove from this playlist. Yo, Buffster, how you doing? Going to have to timestamp this later. Why? ¿Por qué? Just not sure. Heard Scott donate a bunch of money to some. Yeah. The fans were not happy with that. And Dead by Daylight devs are very supportive. Because people like hearing compliments. True. People do like hearing compliments. Doing good. Hope you are too. I am. Thank you. Isn't like the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, like, he's no longer involved? Well, I mean, he still owns it. But that whole last fiasco, he's like no longer involved or something like that. He's like, I retire. He's still rather involved. Story of his demise were greatly exaggerated. Yeah, I know, because like he still owns it all. But I remember he himself said something to the effect of quick save. To the effect of like retiring or soft retiring or something like that. Yeah, that's what I mean. He still has to do the final approval. I would rather see more horror anime manga stuff in Dead by Daylight. That would be cool. But let's not kid around here. If you add something Five Nights at Freddy's into it, it'll like increase sales. It just will. But yeah, I highly doubt that dude would do anything to jeopardize the whole Five Nights at Freddy IP. Because you would have to be a major moron to do that. Just like Stranger Things and Silent Hill DLCs did. Yeah, exactly. Something about this hand that's just feeling off to me. You know what? I want you to turn in like that. And it turned in like that. Just a little bit. Turn in like that. Turn in like that. Do you like the mascot horror games? I've only ever played the first Five Nights at Freddy's, and I didn't get through it all because that screaming just was like headache inducing. I couldn't play that game for too long. I've been considering trying that what was it? Their last game, that security breach game. Uh-oh. Something wrong with my internet? Okay. They basically have never been truly scary. Yeah. I hate them. Hold on. I need to see how everything looks here with this. So let's duplicate. Delete lower so that I can mirror. Right? And then, come on. Work with me, work with me. Let's see how this is looking. Insult to the Hanajara, Poppy Playtime, and other Muppets. You know, I do want to play Poppy Playtime. Shoutouts to that guy called Slacking on stream, who was infatuated with Chica's redesign from 2. Huh. I Shall Speed became I Shall Meet when he saw Chica. That's the dangers of going commando, right? I'll never understand people that like to go commando. Alright, so overall it's working. I need to work on the positioning of the fingers a bit more. Working on hands is like working on a whole other figure, because hands are just so expressive. Intrusive thoughts win? What? Oh, you know what I should do? Because I was saying this feels a little off to me. Actually, no, let's start with you. What I should be doing is usually when your hands are in this kind of a position, the knuckles kind of start like rolling downwards a little bit, but I'll exaggerate it just a tad. I also need to start pulling this out to make a proper, well, not a proper yet, but more of an indication of a knuckle. At least animatronics are hot. I haven't I haven't watched it yet, but that horror movie with Nicolas Cage and crap, what's the name? There used to be this like really old show with these animatronics characters, something Wonderland. Yeah, that's the one. It's basically like Five Nights at Freddy's. But the thing that makes it hilarious is that those animatronic characters are from an actual real show that used to exist, like, I don't know, late 70s, early 80s. Saw a review of it. It was okay, but he was completely silent. What? Nicolas Cage completely silent in a movie? Really? I feel like nowadays, if you're getting Nick Cage in your movie, you're getting him for his silliness and his acting. Completely silent. He was really good, and he was actually a big fan of the script. I think Nick Cage was really great in that movie, Color Outer Space. That's like a perfect example of like the type of movie that his style of acting fits best. He told the producing company he'd only do it if they let the writer have control of things. Nice. Nice. I like that. You know, looking back at it, it really boggles my mind how he was in so many movies in the early 2000s. Nick has really funny voice lines in Dead by Daylight. I believe it. And I like how he's embraced the meme. Especially with that one movie where it's Nicolas Cage, the man, playing as Nicolas Cage, the actor, for an unhinged Nicolas Cage fan. I don't remember the title of the movie, but that's the basic gist of it. It was like a Nick Cage-ception movie. Maybe I should try curling these fingers in a little bit more so I can maybe attempt to kind of close the gap on at least these last two fingers on the inside. You have your favorite girl out of anime for guys who have no bitches. Like, is this like who's your favorite waifu kind of question? Is that what you're asking me? Because if that's what you're asking me, like a favorite waifu kind of deal, it'll have to be Nico Robin. That work? Is that too much? Kind of an anime for guys who have no bitches, are romance for men. Oh, I see what you're asking. I think you just kind of listed all the ones I know. As for giant females, I like those from Hoseki no Kuni. I still need to watch that anime. You know, there's another anime kind of like the Komi-san one that I feel like it kind of got overshadowed. It's like the same concept with the whole like can't communicate well thing, but she communicates by writing down haikus. That anime was pretty cute. It's through the call it a work expense. Yeah, I know it's 3D. It's like was it Studio Orange? It looks really nice. I need to get around to watching it. Bocchi the Rock? No, not Bocchi the Rock. The one with the zombie guy? No. Here, let me find the title. It's like another typical, like, you know, female character, trouble communicating. And she can only communicate well by writing down haikus. Send you girl. That's the anime. Send you girl. No, there's no zombies in it. There's no zombies. Yeah, Senryu, Senryu. It's like practically like the same thing as Komi Can Communicate, where you got the male character and the female character, except she's a whole lot less, I don't know, how can I put it, a whole lot less less stupid to say the least. The Dangers in My Heart from Anime for Guys who, you know the drill at this point. Yeah. One, two. God, I freaking hands, man. Just trying this out, see how it looks. Because usually this area over here gets like covered with like a pad of fat. Hyperactive girl and timid guy. Teen romances. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what they are. Teen romances. But I don't know, I feel like the flavor of teen romances for anime manga feels a bit more brain dead compared to like more Western style, like teen romance ideas. Yeah, I don't know how I really feel about this right here. We're a harem of guys. A harem of guy who would have a bunch of bitches. I'm trying to think, like, what's the... I can't think of any type of, like, Western media where that gets, like, anything close to that kind of harem genre. I don't think there is any. I think the most that it ever goes is like a love triangle type deal. Monster High? Talking about that cartoon? My Little Pony? What the heck? No, I don't like this. Let's undo all this. Next, you're gonna tell me Care Bears. You bet average view was going crazy while watching. That's because they don't make Western shonen. But like, why did such a concept... You know what? I answered my own question on why such a concept. Because they had... No, I guess that still doesn't really answer my question. I was gonna say because of the whole used to be feudal system and caste system. Maybe that's the reason. Caste system? Historical reasons? I don't know. For Eastern Europe, it's popular to make depressing movies. You ever have those moments where it's like, you know what? I just want to watch depressing stuff. Like depressing movies, depressing shows. I think I've only ever like watched like one like yandere anime, and by the end of it I was like, people are really into this. Like, it was just pissing me off every episode, just constantly just making me mad. No, these movies are based on my country. My life is a depressing movie 24/7. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yo, I am like spending too much time noodling on these hands. Let's bring you in some. There was an RPG that came out last year that was basically bad Persona. If you romance a girl, she just game overs you. It was like, I like it, Roger. Like, Tamanin or Dead Aegis End? I don't think I've heard of that one. Dead Aegis End. Looks like something sci-fi. I see an evil teddy bear. Protagonist goes through so much dark and hardcore stuff. It's like horror and sometimes comedy. You know what? I'll leave these hands be for now. Tie the coat. Tie the head. Now let's go to the arms. You need to come down a little bit like that. What's my smoothing at? 24. Let's bring it down a bit lower. Alright, you're good there. You need to bring you over. Coffin is the same, naughty, dark, and funny. I know I've asked before, but there's only one chapter left for that game, right? And when's the ETA that's supposed to come out? Two chapters. Oh. Each for an ending. Gotcha. Headless Faye, she's got no head. Do 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 do. Dullahan. There's most definitely a reason for that naming. Some kind of like word etymology or whatever. Oh, a little too much. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'm on move. Come on, microphone stand. You gonna scare me with talking about dark stuff? No. No. You didn't, don't worry. I'll try to look at things like that. I mean, my ultra based opinions. I'm not just based, I'm ultra based. You know, I'm very quickly. Oh, you Polly, have you ever broken the rules and got banned somewhere? I've never been banned from anywhere, but I have been asked to leave one of those all-you-can-eat buffets. Oh yeah, I was banned from Twitch. You're right, I was. But that one doesn't count. That was like a troll ban wave. That one doesn't count. Technicality there. No! Oh, wait. No, I'll skip it just in case. It sounds a little too close to a Last Christmas kind of deal. It sure is full of unpaid people. Right, it was a missed input. No, I have like just once been asked to leave an all-you-can-eat kind of place. It was a CC's Pizza. But to be fair, I was there for quite a while, eating a lot of pizza. It was during my college days, and I really needed to get like to stretch $5 for that particular day. So I went there. Not what I had in mind, but it is sure impressive. It's like, I thought it was I just pay a little bit and I can eat all I want for as long as I want. But no, I didn't make a fuss about it because $5. I was there for a couple of hours just eating and hanging out. Like within the first 30 minutes, I already got my entire $5 worth. But I just stretched it for as long as I could. Banned from Reddit, Overwatch, local MMORPG. Really from that one stream. Damn, martial art. Oh, damn. Doom, 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 doom. For posting it. Why would you do that? I need some context here. It was in middle school. It doesn't count. Okay. I think I understand. But I mean, middle school. Because there was a moment where I don't know if I've told this story before. I feel like I might have said this story before. I still have it. Like this I have this Shonen Jump issue. And it was right around the time when Naruto was like an early publication. And in there, in that chapter of Naruto, in the Shonen Jump, was Naruto doing his like sexy jitsu, whatever. And one of my younger brothers was drawing it, like copying the drawing on his notebook. And it's a notebook that he takes to school. And so one day my parents get a phone call. It's elementary school. Get a phone call like we need a parent teacher meeting about your son. Yada yada. And my parents like, oh god, what could this possibly be? The kid's only in elementary school. So they go there, and the teacher's like really distraught about what my brother did, and they're like, all right, what'd he do? And then she shows them the picture of Naruto doing his sexy jitsu or whatever. And my parents like, really? You called us in for this? You gotta be kidding me. It's a drawing. I mean, that's what they were thinking, what they were feeling. They didn't say it like exactly like that to the teacher. They were like, oh, I'm gonna put it on the wall. Yeah, they were just explaining to the teacher. Like, I think my father was like laughing about it at the teacher's face. It's like, yeah, it's from this Japanese comic that they have, yada yada yada. And they're like, yeah, no, we'll talk to him, make sure he doesn't show these kinds of things at school. But yeah, I guess it was like the prudish nature of it all. It was just making my parents like roll their eyes. We're like, really? Come on. Come on now. Come on. What? What kind of school did you go to? Jeez. I'm guessing religious. It was like a religious school, some sort of orthodox one. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure in your neck of the woods. Yeah, that's what I thought. All schools in my country are religious. Yeah, I figured in your neck of the woods, the majority of your schools are religious, and the majority of your religions are of the orthodox nature. Yeah, so that checks out. Over here, you only get that like if you're like in the Catholic school. 2 to 3 religion lessons per week. Oh, sounds like a drag. I think the only time my siblings and I were in a religious school would be kindergarten. And after that, it's just straight into public schools. Yeah, typical Halloween stuff. I'm gonna give this more of a plain. And people wonder why I'm like this. It's the fault of the education system. It failed me. Alright, this needs to be more like that. It needs to be, there we go. Or almost. Not quite. I need to fix you. To be something more like that. Know about that the Like a Dragon game. I wonder if Sachan is gonna be relevant again, because she like just kind of disappeared. I hope she shows up. I hope that wasn't an attempt at like not having the character in for the rest of the game. No woman allowed. Because I do have to admit that that whole thing did feel a little random to me. Because, or maybe I'm just not remembering correctly. I don't know. But in the last Like a Dragon game, I never really got the impression of there being any kind of romantic thing between Ichiban and Sayako. So yeah, that whole thing was kind of a surprise to me. I was just rolling with it, see where it went. Nowhere. Ha! The good thing about arms for these like anime female characters, you don't have to put much detail into it. What matters most is the overall forms and just general flow of it. And right now her upper arm is looking a little too thick. I need to adjust. Don't ask me, you know what my opinion about woman dragons. Oh no, I think martial art needs to be banned. do you want, cat? What are you meowing for? This is what Ben Shapiro's rap song does to young man. Yeah, he made a rap song, didn't he? He has fact and logic on his side. I love that video of I mean, it's a whole, like, I don't know, 30-40 minute long video, but I like the beginning part where it has the clip of him talking about global warming or climate change, and he's just like making a case about, you know, people that live oceanfront, and he's like, oh, they're just gonna sell the house. You know, I was like, well, what are you complaining about? Just sell the house. And then that guy just like comes with the axe through his like green screen, just like axing all the way through, making a hole. And he's like, sell it to who? Fucking Aquaman? It's just so hilarious. Like Ben's face, like, duh, just sell the house, duh. Duh. That cocky ass expression of his is like, how can somebody just be so confidently wrong? Like, so there's so many people out there, right, that just like struggle with self-confidence, always like doubting themselves and overthinking things. And then like every now and then you have these like buffoons that are just so confident in everything that they say. I guess it really holds true, the whole fake it till you make it kind of deal. He was never any of those things, as far as I know. He's just a fast talker that figured out how to grift an audience base on the internet. Get out of here. Politician? Like what? Like a local politician? I only ever knew him as like just a dumb dude on the internet. Well, anybody, the book thing is like no big deal. Anybody can write a book. Oh, commentator. Okay, yeah, see? Yeah, and anybody can be a commentator. To be a lawyer, you need to be a lawyer. Yeah, the first step is college or law school. You just need to finish that, pass a bar exam, and then you're allowed to legally work as a lawyer. Well, doesn't mean much because there's a lot of crappy lawyers out there. You know, Just because you are a said thing doesn't mean you're actually good at said thing. Alright, now let's thin you out. Yeah. Yeah, no. Just yeah, here in the States, just because you are a lawyer doesn't mean you are necessarily a good lawyer. And also it depends. There's different sections of law, you know? You could be like a lawyer for business, or a lawyer for family law. It's a whole bunch of different kinds. Oh yeah, I know you were clowning on him. Don't worry. I understood the sarcasm. Who the lawyer in question was? Ben Shapiro. Memes of Ben Shapiro and people like him. Just like being used to like make fun of them. Remember how my internet pal sent me a picture of him in a coat, fedora, and katana? Oh my goodness. You see, now here we bring it all the way back to the pose law. Was that a joke, or was he legit? Gotta work the shoulder, work it. No. Are you a different color? No. It might just be the angle. He's a black school shooter. I mean, I wouldn't put it past it, the way he looks. I think given the context provided, he was the storm that was a every time I think about like these, like, you know, somebody posting himself on the internet, swinging around their like katanas, reminds me of that one video of that like really nerdy kid. He's like, okay, I'll put down my weapon. I'll put down my weapon. And then like in the most awkward way, he pulls out another katana. Like, whoa, you didn't think I had that. He looked young. I remember when my younger brothers were in middle school, and you know, they were like really into Naruto, and they were going to wear the headbands to school, and I was like, no, not in my house. Not you're not going to be related to me and wear Naruto headbands to school. And they were all crying. You're like, I just want to wear it. I'm like, no. And then years later, they're like, you know, I hated you at the time for taking my headband away, but now it was the right thing to do. Thank you. He's like, damn right, you should be thanking me. I just saved you from a lot of bullying. They're like, I want to wear my Naruto headband to school. Like, no. I wonder if nowadays a kid would get bullied for that. My guess is yes, but I would like to hope not. You hide the hands for a moment. Need to think about the connection of these shoulders to the shoulder blade. Extra hard? Yeah, I figured. Some things never change, right? It's unfortunate. Despite the fact on like how much more prevalent anime is today. But nothing really hurts like someone saying, oh, that's the character from Fortnite. Oh no. I guess it was too much to hope that of how much more mainstream anime has gotten, that you think the bullying would ease up on it, but bullying was never about anime specifically. It was just about picking on somebody different than you. It's shame. He had sunglasses. It's on Discord. Oh god. Let's see it. Oh god. This probably must have been around the time of Matrix. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting. Oop, not you. Want to move you. Which reminds me of my old schizo neighbor who was throwing katanas across his apartment at 3 a.m. My goodness. But like he was throwing this inside his apartment, right? Not outside his apartment. Come on, stop that. There we go. I think I am overall happy with the shapes that I've gotten here. Yeah, but when my father went to him to ask him to be quiet, the neighbor opened a door without pants, with katana in hand. You shook hands with your father? What? Yeah. I think the only wild thing I've ever experienced with apartment neighbors. Well, actually, no, there's a few things. But the first one that came to mind, I feel like it's common. I think anybody who's lived in apartments long enough have probably experienced once. Like those apartment neighbors who are doing the dirty deed and they left their window open and everybody can hear it. Hey. Often joke, but it's because the reality of I'm living in one ridiculous joke. At least you'll always have good stories to tell. So we call it was the roommate. Well, I did have. There was one time it was my roommate and his lady friend. But this one I'm talking about was like legit like apartment neighbors, and they left their windows open. Oh, wait a second. Is this angled in the wrong way? Like a grim. No. Usually when you're saying doing the dirty deed. No. Doing the dirty deed. They're having sex. It's the opposite of grim. What Kita said? Oh, I missed that one. One of my neighbors killed a guy over a drug deal. Jeez! I missed that message. Yeah, you take the cake with that one, Kita. I mean, it looks fine right there, but... Go. Okay, hold on. Before I merge these together, also let me save. Oh, actually, no, don't do that. Save at 17. I have the best stories. Don't. before I start experimenting here in a moment. With this arm specifically, blur that. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I think that'll be better. Having this palm face upward, I think will be better. Then I can like tilt her hand backwards a little bit. Go, go, go. We're talking about our sins. I don't know about that. What was the most crazy thing you did at school? Most crazy thing you did at school? I was known as the kid that can do graffiti art pretty well. So people would ask me to do down their lockers until I eventually got caught. I had one guy who offed himself in a gas station after a shoot off of police. Not too far from where I live, about 3 minutes. Jeez. Happened last year. Damn, it's wild. Yeah, when I got caught for the whole graffiti thing, it was my art teacher that ratted me out. All I got was just detention. I was supposed to be suspended, but since I was an honor student, all I got was detention. Did not know about it until hours later. You guys live in some crazy places. Nah, she didn't snitch me out on purpose. The vice principal was like gathering up evidence, trying to figure out who it was. So he had like a whole bunch of pictures of the stuff that I did, and logically, he went to the art teacher, and I was good friends with the art teacher. And he's like, well, since you're the art teacher, it's like, I'm wondering if like you maybe recognize any of these drawings. And she laughs like, oh, that's Polybits. And then it's like, oh, is that who it is? And then she's like, oh, what's in it for him? It's like, well, I think I need to suspend him. And she's like, nah, you don't need to suspend him. He's a good kid. If you want, I can talk to his parents, things like that. And then she basically vouched for me. She accidentally snitched me out and vouched for me at the same time. Is essentially what the vice principal told me. And then when I... Oh wait, no. It's all coming back to my head now. No. I'm sorry. Those events were wrong. I got confronted by the vice principal. That whole thing, he said like, you technically you're supposed to be suspended, but because like, you're an honors student, you don't really have anything bad going on, I'll just give you the detention. You just make sure to show up for it. Like, yeah, sure, fine, I'll show up for it. And then I was spending like the whole day trying to like figure out like how did he figure out it was me. And then that's when my art teacher was asking me like what I was thinking about, and I told her what happened, and she laughed. And then she told me what happened. I was like, you ratted me out. Yeah, that's what I said to her. Yeah, she was laughing. She was cracking up in front of my face. Yeah, the reason why I had a good relationship with my art teacher is because she lives in the town that I grew up in, not the town that I was currently going in high school at that moment. And it was like a not so good town-ish kind of, because it's really close to the city compared to the town where I was going high school at that time. So that's why I became like good friends with my art teacher back then. Big 1 from 2 because I don't know which is crazier. I accidentally broke the window because the school was old. Second, I set my friend on fire for chemistry experiments. I need context for the setting your friend on fire. Like, was it accidental or were you guys just being idiots? I'm leaning on the you guys being idiots part. You know, I know Zbrush has a transpose tool, but you obviously can't see it right now, but I'm just like measuring the thickness of both of the arms with my fingers. I know I can do this. 6.7. Doesn't have to be exact. I just want it to be close. 8. Fine. It was on purpose and we weren't idiots. The teacher told us that we were brave during the experiments. What the heck? What kind of teacher is that? Oh, my ear itches. Well, I guess there is worse cases. There's that one story. Oh my goodness. There's a chemistry teacher. I forget what substance it was, but you often see it like in demonstration in chemistry class, like this type of powder. When you introduce it to water, it causes like a little explosion. And the story went where the chemistry teacher took, his students to like this small pond, and he had a jar. Phosphor? Maybe. But he had a jar of it, and he chucked the jar of it into the small pond. I guess he failed to consider the scale of things, but the explosion was really big and temporarily blinded all of them. To experiment with soap and gas or a zipper. You make foam and you put it on the hands. The second person sets it on fire. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Because one of the only few science experiments I had to do was just prevent an egg from breaking when you drop it from a height. I like this thinness. I need to thin this one out a little bit more. Chemistry stuff. Yeah, I need to bring you in a little bit more. Just a tad bit more. The dumb experiment made my other idiot friend was burning sugar on a pan. Yeah, that's gonna smell bad. Boom, boom. Should have been banned from entering our chemistry class. Well, speaking of stories, doing stupid things with your friends, thankfully this did not involve me, but two people that I know. They were what the hell were they doing? They had a sword. And they were doing something with swinging the sword around. I think one person like throws a thing, whatever, and then the other like slices it in the air with a sword. And so like I would say one of them is my friend. The other person wasn't really my friend. But the person that I consider a friend, he was standing behind the guy, well, his friend, with a sword. And the one with the sword, he goes like to swing. And I don't know if it doesn't matter whether he hits the object or not, but he swings a really wide swing that continues going around and behind them. And like lands the sword square into my friend's shins. Just sliced them right into his leg. But he was also kind of dumb because he was standing too close to the back of somebody swinging the sword. Wanna divide it once more? Will it look fine if I do that? Yeah, it's fine. And then Dynamesh. No. An attempt of crippling your friend. There's also another instance involving my roommate, a good friend of mine. And this involved at the time, friend of his, and I've always disliked this kid. But anyways, they were like messing around, at the college parking lot. Like the kind of thing where he's walking across the parking lot, and then the other kid was doing a whole funny of like bringing his car close and like honking like, oh, you're in my way, honk honk, whatever. And my roommate was playing along with the joke, like, ooh, I'm in your way. And that asshole, he stepped on the gas. He kind of ran over my roommate, like flung him straight into the air. I only found out about this like the day after, when my roommate was kind of groaning in pain. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? He's like, my entire body feels so sore. I'm like, why? And the kid's name was Steve. He was like, yeah, I was messing around and Steve hit me with his car. I'm like, he did what? Friends of your friends seem to be little psychos. Yeah, they are. The one with the car was a legit sociopath. And the one with the sword, the one that was swinging the sword, has a legit Napoleon syndrome. So yeah, those two individuals were never friends of mine. Yeah, the one with Napoleon, was it Napoleon syndrome, Napoleon complex? And that dude was a bit of a riot, especially when he got drunk. Oh, you can tell he was extremely self-conscious about his height. Some people think I am a menace for disrespecting anime girls. You are the true villain, martial art. Those poor fictional anime girls. How could you? How could you? And the dude that quote unquote playfully ran over my roommate. I'm a very agreeable person, you know. I give everybody like the benefit of the doubt. Never start anything with anyone, stay away from all that kind of stuff. But he was like the first person I've ever met in my life where immediately my gut feeling was like, I don't like you. Which is weird for me because I normally don't act that way when I meet new people. But him, he was like, I don't like you. But then as time went on and like people got to know each other more, I was like, okay, my gut feeling was right. I don't like you. Well, like flaggle for my sins. Yeah, so I've learned to trust my gut feelings over the years. There's nothing logical or scientific about it, but so far it's steered me well. I need to clean that transition. Trust your gut. Tell me know best. And they do. Until I have too many milk products. Then my gut doesn't like me. I swear, why does it feel like the color is different between the arms and the torso? It's not different. I'm not lactose intolerant. I would say lactose sensitive. Who doesn't tolerate milk? Like anything spooky. Like, I've found that, you know, when I get like pizza, I can like eat 2 decently large slices and be all right. But if I eat a 3rd slice, I won't be that all right. So yeah, I don't think it's so much intolerance as it is sensitive. Because like when I was a kid, I could drink like milk just fine. I never really liked it. Never really liked the feeling I got after drinking milk. But I was mostly fine. But nowadays, it feels like that tolerance has gotten a whole lot lower. Any spooky stories? Spooky stories. I have one, but I've chalked it up to... Okay, I have one that's a spooky story and one that's just like a little bit of a mind bender for me. The spooky one, I'm sure, was just my little kid imagination. Hold on, let me just get her jacket back in here. Just I remember just one night, you know, waking up kind of like in the middle of the night kind of thing and looking out the window in the hallway, like from my bedroom. I can look out the doorway into the hallway. There's a window. And this is a 2nd floor window about, I don't know, 20, 30 feet from the ground. And then I just see like slowly this hooded figure coming up from the bottom of the window with like glowing red eyes. And I just immediately like hid under the covers and tried not to think about it. So I think that's the only spooky thing. Oh no. Yeah, that's the only spooky thing. It's like when someone tries on glasses for the first time, it's like, wow, I didn't know trees had leaves. That actually did happen to me. Sounds like a waking dream. I've had like what's it called? Sleep paralysis. Yeah, I've had that happen. But it's like I recognize that that's sleep paralysis, you know? It's scary. But yeah. The mind bender of a thing that I don't know if it's real or if it's a dream or if my uncle is just messing with me. But this is when I first started college. And you know, I went out of state. Like all the way to Florida. And my uncle's a truck driver. And he often drives at that time up and down the whole East Coast. And I just had started, I think I was a couple of months into college. And I wake up to like, you know, a ring at the door. And it's my uncle. And I'm like, oh, what are you doing here? You know, come in. Blah, blah, blah. And I look outside and I see his truck in the parking lot. And he was like, oh, no, I was just in the area doing a run. Just thought I'd drop by, say hi, blah, 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 blah. Hung out with my uncle a little bit, just for a couple of minutes. Then he left. And I was like, oh, that was nice of him, dropping by just to see me. And then I tell my roommate, this is the thing, I tell my roommate that story that day. I was like, oh yeah, my uncle dropped by. Because my roommate had already left earlier in the day to go to class. And then like sometime later, I don't know, like 6 months later or something like that, I'm back home during like a holiday break. And I tell my dad about how my uncle, his brother, came and visited me. He's like, oh, I didn't know. And then he mentions that to my uncle. And my uncle's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I never went there. And like, you're joking, right? It's like, no, I never went there. It's like, you were there. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. And to this day, I can't tell if he's messing with me or if I just had like the most vivid dream in my life. I swear, if like 20, 30 years from now, if my uncle reveals that it's just like a long running con, that he actually did that, but he like just played it off like I have no idea what you're talking about. It still messes with me. Scary story? It isn't scary to hear, but when I was 12, 13 and I was returning from middle school, I was attacked by some guy. He was beating me up and telling me he's going to kill me, and at the time I really thought he was going to beat me to death, and some lady stepped up and stopped him. Damn. That sucks, martial art. I'm sorry that happened to you. Good thing that lady came out to help you. Wish I had a spooky story to tell. The most spookiest of stories is the real things that happen. Nothing, but a friend had a lot. Don't even tell me. I really don't want to think about what happened otherwise. No kidding. The thing about a spooky story is like, I feel like you need to genuinely believe them. Right? That's why the only spooky story I have was from when I was a kid and I had an overactive imagination. Yeah, see? As a kid, you see? Right there. That's why I only have like one kind of those stories, because I was always kind of like told like ghosts are not real and such and so forth. And the guy was sure was real. It happens to him and his brother a lot. Yeah, I'm assuming there might be something in there with like, this is just me making like a broad guess, but I'm willing to bet that both of them and probably their parents, maybe others in their family as well, believe in like superstitious stuff. Because that's what I found. Like, the more somebody believes in like superstitions, the more they've got those stories, because you have more of an active imagination when it comes to those things. Think his old house is haunted? Nah, old houses are just old houses. Like I've said this before, but hold on, let me just double check. Every now and then, like, I go on YouTube to watch some spooky videos and whatever. Because nowadays, of how easily accessible doing CGI and compositing it onto video is, like, I want to see some like nice spooky scary stuff that people make, but it's just constantly stuff like Ghost and Poltergeist. So boring. Like, I want to see, even if it's like bad CG, I just want to see somebody do like some CG monster or something like that. Like, even if the CG sucks, just do it. All that ghost stuff is so boring. That is why drawings of body horrors are superior. The drawing stuffs are cool, where somebody like takes like a photograph, take it in Photoshop, and then like start drawing like a scary creature in there. Those ones are cool. I want to see some more people do with like CG. Have you ever seen that old video, a bunch of hands coming out of the walls? Yeah, I've seen that one. It's from a movie. What was it? What was the name of the movie? I'm trying to remember the name, but I remember it specifically from a movie. Yeah, there's like a lady, right? And as she's like turning like away from the wall, like a bunch of hands come out. Is that the one you're talking about? If that's the one, yeah, it's from a movie. Don't remember any lady? Let me see if I can find it. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, because this is the one I see. Your link in Discord? All right. All right. I think I'm pretty happy with the positioning of the hands. I still want to mess around with the positioning of the fingers a little bit. So I'll have to do that. Connect the hands to the forearms. Oh, actually, before I do that, I think I'll attach the arms to the torso. And then I'll work on her hair. I want to pose her hair a little bit. I'm getting close to the end of Faye, which is good because she needs to be ready on the 4th, which is like what, the following week? Let me check the calendar. No, it's next week. That's alright, she's almost done. Linked it in the Discord. Alright, let me check it out real quick. Ah, this one. I guess the easiest way for you to encounter something scary is entering the forest at night and then running from some wild animals. Yeah. Come on, stop being so shaky. Yeah, okay, I've seen this one before as well. Yeah, see, stuff like this is cool. With the... Like, this is better than those stupid ghost poltergeist stuff. Like, even if it's not that great of a CG, still do it because it's cool. I'll give that a nice. And the jump scare at the end, and the eye. I see you. Do 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 do. All right, I am gonna call it here for today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Did you hear that Ryan Gosling win an Oscar award? Yeah, for his Ken, right? He deserves it. Am I Ken enough? Right, yeah. We're gonna head out here for today, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. This has been fun. There won't be a sculpting stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be a really busy day for me. But there will be on Wednesday. So there's that. Alright, I'll see you guys around. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I will talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye. 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 No, you're a fine martial art. Okay. Bye, guys.